Hello?
Mrs. Woods?
Yes, this is Fran Woods.
You don't know me, but I'm calling on your behalf.
To whom am I speaking, please?
I wanted to make sure you're comfortable, that you're being well taken care of.
Yes, we are very comfortable, thank you. Can you tell me how long we're going to be here?
A little longer, Mrs. Woods.
Oh.
Did you receive a note?
I'm sorry.
May I call you back?
Yes.
You will be there.
Yes, yes.
Fine. I'll call you back. What can I do for you, Rodolfo?
I'm sorry, Miss St. John. I didn't know anybody was in here.
Well, as you can see, there is.
It was my understanding that only Mr. Lavery and myself would have a key to this office.
I'm sure you understood correctly.
Then why are you here?
Because I choose to be.
I don't think your father would be pleased if he knew about this.
Are you threatening me with my father?
If you like.
Sit down, won't you, Rodolfo?
I prefer to stand.
So do I.
If you're concerned about heart disease...
Is there a problem?
No problem.
I have to apologize, Rodolfo. I've often been accused of having my father's temper.
I noticed that.
Would you please sit down?
No, thank you.
Very well. I have a key to this office because I plan to redecorate it.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Lavery and I agreed that the club's new decor should be reflected in here as well.
I wasn't informed of that.
Purely an oversight, I'm sure.
No doubt.
Did you know my brother, Julian?
Yes, I did.
I miss him.
We all do, Miss St. John. He was a great guy.
I appreciate that. Julian and I were more than brother and sister. I guess you could say we were friends, the very best of friends. We discussed everything. We had no secrets. Do you understand?
I think so.
Are you aware of the dream that Julian had for the family?
Yes?
Did you approve of it?
It's not my place to approve or disapprove.
Off the record.
I did. But I don't think it'll ever be fully implemented.
It will, if we give Mr. Lavery the support that he needs.
We?
Duke was brought here to fulfill Julian's dying wish, to make this family legitimate. And I intend to help him in any way that I can, even if he doesn't think that he needs it. He's spread too thin. He has a family and a club in Port Charles. He's constantly flying back and forth when his undivided attention should be here.
You may be right, but your father wouldn't approve.
My father is from the old school with old ideas.
What do you want from me?
Your confidence. I want to be able to come and go here as I please without my father being made aware of it. Julian would want that. I speak for him.
Don't do that, Miss St. John.
You learn this one and another like it every month.
If I choose to give you my confidence, you'll learn it. You won't have to buy it.
I'll do that. If you'll give me the chance.
Rodolfo?
In here, Mr. Jerome.
I was wondering what that... Olivia, what are you doing here?
Helen, have you found her yet?
No,
Well, I called her apartment. Nobody's seen her. I don't know where she could be.
I don't know either. Listen, if she got dressed and walked out of this place, she's not as weak as I thought she was.
You're not just telling me that. Well, who was the last person to see her?
A nurse early last evening.
Early last evening? Nobody's checked for...
Hang on one second. A couple of people called in sick, and there was a mix-up in the schedule. Normally, a nurse would check on her at least twice during the evening, but unfortunately, Amy didn't discover that she was gone until just a little while ago.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. Well, it's not your fault. Well, how long can she be gone before she's going to need help?
Well, we all know that she has a serious kidney condition. She hasn't gone into complete kidney failure yet, but it's inevitable.
I see. Have you found Robert? Does he know about this? Maybe he knows where she is.
He's in New York. We checked, left messages.
Can I go into her room? Maybe I could find something.
Yeah, come on, I'll go with you.
Okay, thanks. Well, gentlemen, you know, I was only concerned that an evaluation by Meditech might somehow affect my daycare budget.
Since when did you hear about this evaluation?
Well, the hospital grapevine.
In this case, the grapevine is only half correct.
Half?
Yeah, that's right. There has been some discussion about the possibility of Meditech coming in for look-see, but nothing's been decided yet.
Oh, well, that's good. I just assumed from talking to Amanda that Scott Baldwin and I believe Edward Quartermain had already started the evaluation in motion.
So, Amanda's your grapevine, hmm? Well, I don't think you have to worry about your daycare center. If Meditech does come in, when, you'll know soon enough. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Oh, well, certainly. And thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Right, all right.
See you later.
Dan, I've got to talk to Scotty Baldwin again soon.
Well. If Meditech does come in, you two will certainly know about it.
Felicia, honey, I know you told Kinley that you're going to blow the whistle on him if he didn't give you some straight answers, but
That's right, and I'm sure the TV and the press would just love to hear how much Kinley has told me about Frisco already.
Sweetheart, believe me, the WSB does not take very kindly to blackmail. When we go in there, we walk softly, and I'll try and get to the truth. Okay? Hmm?
Okay.
Okay.
Hello again.
Good morning. My name is Sean Donnelly.
Oh,
Of
yes.
course, you know Mrs. Jones.
He's expecting you, but he did ask to talk to you first, Mr. Donnelly.
I know, he's up to something already.
Excuse us. Felicia, honey. Let's play it their way. Now, if that doesn't work, we play it your way. All right? All right. Be patient. Thank you.
I'll never lose weight. Rescue me.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Sit down, Mr. Donnelly.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you first because, well, I figured that you, as a former head of the WSB, would understand the dilemma that I've gotten myself into.
Oh, I can understand it all right. It's just that I think it's only fair to warn you that I had very little influence over Mrs. Jones. She's a very determined young woman.
I know about that very well, and that's part of the predicament. You see, because of my sensitivity to her needs, I gave her some information prematurely by department standards about her husband.
I know.
But now, because of developments of a very secretive nature, I can't tell her anything more. You can appreciate that.
I can appreciate it all right, but I just don't think Felicia will.
And you can't make her understand?
Now, how could I do that when I don't even understand myself?
All right, that's a good point. What I'm about to tell you is for your ears only.
All right, my ears only.
Frisco Jones was involved in perhaps the most sensitive mission the WSB has ever undertaken. As you may or may not know, there's a ring of international terrorists operating in pockets in every international country in the world.
I see.
Now, Frisco's job, along with other key WSB agents, was to infiltrate these pockets, find out who the leaders were in each case.
So that the WSB could take whatever steps they deem necessary to protect the United States of America along with other security agencies throughout the world, right?
Exactly. And Frisco was having great success until we lost contact with him.
When did this happen?
A few months ago.
Is that before you told Felicia that you were so sure he was alive?
Yes.
And you lied to her?
Yes. in order to keep up the appearance of a normal operation.
Yes, I understand, but now she wants to know exactly where he is, that's all.
Why is that so damned important to her?
Because she wants to remember him in her mind, in a specific place in this world. Come on, Kinley. This is not a new phenomenon. People, since time immemorial, have wanted to bury their dead. Now, just where the hell is he?
Look, I can tell you this. He was on this continent.
You mean they're operating here?
Yes. Do you understand now why I can't say anything more to Felicia? One slip on her part, and every agent that we've sent in since we lost touch with Frisco would be endangered. And we're that close to blowing this whole thing wide open.
Look, Jim, she is going to go to the press if you don't tell her.
And you can't stop her.
No, I can't. I think you better talk to this lady.
I guess you're right.
You owe her that much.
Ask her to come in, please.
Of course. Bye. I'll see you now.
Well, hi there, son.
Hi, Mama.
Well, you're looking real good.
Thank you. You look very nice yourself.
Thank you. Feeling a little down?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe a little.
You want to tell your mama all about it?
I just can't seem to come up with anything to say for the show.
Cold and sure you've never been at a loss for words in your life.
Well, maybe I just don't feel much like talking today.
Well, then, fake it till you make it. Well, people are always interested in what you have to say.
Now, that is where you are wrong, Mama. People can spot a phony a mile away. If there's one thing I don't want to be is a fake.
Well, I didn't mean you should be a
It's got to come from here, you know? It's got to be honest. And if I can't make it that way, I don't want to be on television.
Well, honey, I don't know what to say to you.
That's all right. You don't have to say anything. I just appreciate your being here. It makes me feel a little less deserted.
Deserted?
Well, Cheryl's not here. She's in the hospital. And Tiffany went to the hospital to be with Cheryl. And Felicia...
Felicia's not going to come?
Nope.
Oh, honey, she's not still mad at you, is she?
No. I mean, yeah, probably. But that's not the reason she's not coming. She's in Washington, D.C.
What's she doing in Washington, D.C. when we've got a show to do?
Well, she went to find out some more information about her husband. So here I sit. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Thanks. Hello.
Hi, Colton. It's Tiffany. It looks like I'm not going to make it back in time for the show today.
Well, is anything wrong with Cheryl?
Well, we don't know. We can't find her.
What?
Yeah, she just up and walked out of the hospital.
I mean, is there anything I can do to help? I'd be glad to.
Well, yeah, actually there is.
Name it. Anything.
I want you to go out there and knock them dead on your show today, okay?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll give him my best.
I know you will. Thanks. Well, what are we going to do now?
Not much we can do except pray that she comes back here or goes to another facility if she needs help.
I'm so afraid.